You're watching UnrealEntGaming. This is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. You want to see me turn Super Saiyan? Or should I take it to the next level? I'm also the narrator, too. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, make sure and smash subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
As the Grand Priest returns in ordering Goku to train with Broly to better prepare themselves against the battle with Merno, Vegeta is shown observing with Whis as Goku prepares his training with Broly as seen on the previous manga chapter video. With the growing concerns of Merno having to roam within Universe 7, the question lingers, what is Merno's ultimate plan now going to be in further executing his plans in wanting to destroy the Omni King, and is it possible for Goku and Broly's training to finally pay off by the end? As once more before we begin, if you are new to this channel and have a love and passion for all things Dragon Ball and anime related, then be sure to smash that subscribe button on this channel and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, along with giving this video a big thumbs up by slapping that like button down below if you guys love Dragon Ball and anime, as well as checking out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist located down in the description box below, to where on that playlist you guys will be able to find all the latest and best Dragon Ball fan mangas created by the community for the community. So be sure to head on down below, check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for all the best and latest videos on Dragon Ball fan mangas. As we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Universe 13 manga chapter special, with Whis having to intensely observe how Goku and Broly are training, as he then went along to tell Vegeta, "It is obvious that my father sees something within you all, Vegeta. My brother has proven to be the driving force for all of this chaos, but our laws prohibit us from taking any action unless called forth. If Merno doesn't want to destroy the multiverse right away, then what could he be waiting for then? I can only hope that both Goku and Broly could improve enough to fully take on and destroy Merno. Unless we, the angels, are forced into combat, it all boils down to you to make sure that he is defeated once and for all. However, I sense an unsettling disturbance somewhere out there. Where are you, Merno?" Because Whis drives the narrative forward that unless of course the angels are called forth to combat Merno, then right now it is solely up to Goku, Vegeta, and Broly to make sure that Merno's reign is permanently put to an end. As we only then go back to Kame's lookout, we observe how both Golden Frieza and Super Buu are shown on the lookout speaking. Super Buu then went along to tell Frieza, "Something doesn't feel right, Frieza. Although we've watched him blow himself up, why would he resort to doing that as a last-ditched effort of attack? Even before he had blown himself up, we were no match for him. He kept us at bay like animals." As only then he proceeds to look at his hands, he then continues, "I can't help but shake this feeling of not having enough power to destroy that guy. I tried everything I could, and he still made us into fools." As Frieza went along to respond, "You can speak for yourself, Majin. He knew what he was in for when he battled me, so thus he was afraid and sealed us behind a wall to make sure I didn't kill him." As only then a voice goes on to tell them both, "So this is where you've been hiding, you annoying little rats. Did you really believe this was over?" As only then both Buu and Frieza turn around, we then observe how Merno is shown arriving through a portal on Kame's lookout, as he then went along to tell them, "I believe we have some business to settle, don't we?" So with Merno showing back up, he went as far as to claim that he in fact has unfinished business with Frieza and Buu, as he only then continues, "It surprises me to know that weak beings such as yourself are allowed to roam freely in this universe. I told you before that you two never stood a chance against me, and I proved it time and time again, but at the same time, I can sense your temptation of battle against me. So what's it going to be, warriors? Shall we finish what we started before?" With Super Buu then having to shout, "We saw you self-destruct! How did you possibly survive that?" As Merno went along to respond, "Well, that's easy. I'm simply smarter than the two of you. As this really aggravates Boo and Frieza, Frieza went along to then shout, "I'm sick of seeing your face all the damn time." With Frieza and Boo charging right in, Merno then went along to ask, "Oh, are you now? Well then, if you have such a problem with me being here," as both Boo and Frieza attempt to strike Merno with Merno blocking their punches, he only then continues, "Then what are the two of you possibly going to do about it to stop me from being here then?" And despite Super Boo and Golden Frieza knowing how strong Merno is, Super Boo then went along to punch Merno in the face by telling him, "You won't be getting away that easily this time. We destroyed you before, and we'll do it again." And the second we get to see how Super Boo connects a thunderous punch to Merno's face, it doesn't faze him, because Merno then slowly turns his head as Super Boo's fist is grinding into his cheek and telling him, "Then why are you struggling so much?" As Merno retaliates by then punching Boo in the face, he only then tells him, "You're not even worth my time anymore, worms." An eye for an eye. As he punches Boo away and then proceeds to knee Frieza in the ribs, he only then goes on to tell Frieza, "And you don't think I forgot about you either. You are nothing more than a golden target." And with Frieza and Boo having to be shown knocked back, they both went along to comment, "I can't feel my legs." With Boo responding, "Get up. We can't let him win this." And with Merno taunting them, he only then continues, "Does it bother you to know that you are both absolutely powerless to stop me? It should, because this is where it all comes to an end for the two of you. Allow me to further show you what I can really do." So with Goku not being here, with Vegeta not being here, with the Grand Priest and Whis not being here, it's all down to Frieza and Super Boo to hold their own and survive against such a threat. And knowing how strong Merno truly is, they're trying to fight for their lives in maintaining their survival. As only then back on Beerus' planet, we then continue to observe how the Grand Priest, Whis, and Vegeta are overseeing Broly having to spar with Goku. As the Grand Priest went along to comment, "It appears that both Goku and Broly are about to break their limit and use their full powers. Time is almost up. I would like for you to pay very close attention to what's about to happen, Vegeta. I need you to be just as strong when it's all said and done. Now let's watch as they evolve." And with Goku dialing it back from Super Saiyan Blue back to base, he only then closes his eyes as he then reactivates Mastered Ultra Instinct. And because of this trump card, this is Goku's most powerful transformation, but this doesn't prevent Broly from also going all out, because full-powered Super Saiyan Broly is shown transforming into Super Saiyan 3 and literally not holding anything back. With Vegeta baffled, he only then went along to comment, "Broly can reach Super Saiyan 3 now? But when did this happen? It's bad enough that he was trouble as a regular Super Saiyan, and now Kakarot's also going all out by using his Ultra Instinct. They've both evolved so much, it's amazing." Because Vegeta wasn't expecting for Broly to become as powerful as he is now, courtesy of what happened with Merno, and with Goku now being cognitive enough to activate Ultra Instinct, it's a who's who of battles. As Broly charges right in, he only then went along to shout, "Die!" But Goku quickly counters by punching Broly directly in the face by telling him, "No you don't!" But as powerful as Broly is, this doesn't stop him from continuing his assault, because he only then goes on ahead to kick Goku down onto the ground, enforcing both Broly and Goku to charge right in. This has become a situation to where they're both running on time, and with Goku being at his most powerful state, as is Broly, they're both trying to gauge one another and seeing where they stand, to where by no means is this an easy battle for either individual. As we only then go back to Boo and Frieza, Frieza then went along to comment, "Damn this angel, he's just toying with us. I couldn't even budge him, and I hit him with everything I had. This Majin isn't standing any better of a chance either. If this goes on, then we're going to be slaughtered out here." With Boo shown having to engage against Merno, he only then went along to shout, "Frieza, I can't hold him any longer." With Merno then kicking Boo away, he then went along to comment, "Away with you, creature. What happened? I thought you both said you were going to get rid of me. Where did all that energy go? Don't tell me I beat it out of you now." How pathetic. How about we play a little game then before you die? I think it would add on to the excitement before you die. As Merno then creates a portal next to him, he only then continues, whoever I pull out of this portal will be your partner in this fight. I'm already tired of fighting you worms, so I'd figure I'd give you a helping hand before I finish you both off for good. I'm going to draw at random. Whoever emerges from this portal will also die once I'm done having my fun, so consider this your final miracle before extinction. Now let's see what unfortunate soul will join you in the afterlife. As Merno then decides to stick his hand through the portal in digging through to see who he finds, it is only then at that moment where we get to see how a hand is extended right through in punching Merno directly in the face, and Merno is hit with such force that he is sent flying directly into the palace on Kame's lookout, and through the portal itself, we only then see how Universe 11's mightiest warrior Jiren steps through in an absolutely stunning fashion. As Merno is shown clutching onto his face, he only then comments, "Warrior of the 11th, Jiren. How dare you strike me with your filthy fist, mortal? You're asking for an early burial." As Jiren went along to respond, "So you're the one responsible for this mess. An angel, I see." Because this was the last thing that Merno was expecting to have happen, because even though he stands as a superior angel, he wasn't expecting for someone like Jiren to step through. Although the portal had opened up at random, it only went as far as to show us that the portal ended up opening up in Universe 11, and because Merno wanted to choose at random, unfortunately for him, he indirectly chose Jiren. But with Merno then having to be shown rising back up, he then went along to comment, "Indeed I am. And I am also very much well aware of who you are as well. I was hoping to deal with you at a later time, but since you volunteered yourself as a sacrifice, then I'll be happy to answer your prayers. If you feel so confident, then make your move." And right before Merno can finish, that's exactly what Jiren ends up doing, because Merno went along to comment, "What?" With Jiren getting right in Merno's face and attacking him without wasting any time, Merno ends up defending himself as he went along to comment, "You're a lot stronger than I expected you to be, trooper," as he quickly ducks under Jiren's punch and connecting a devastating strike to Jiren's stomach. He then went along to tell him, "But it won't be enough to defeat me." But Jiren quickly counters as he tells him, "Think again," with Jiren then elbowing Merno right in the back of the neck. But not only that, it is only at that moment where Super Boo interjects himself in also having to swoop on in and connecting a thunderous left haymaker to Merno's face. Merno's completely taken back. As Frieza ends up doing the same thing, he ends up coming up from behind Merno and kicking him in the spine and telling him, "You seem a bit distracted." And with Merno shown frustrated, he then went along to shout, "Enough! You worms are getting far ahead of yourselves. Attacking me from behind won't guarantee anything other than your deaths. Just who do you think you're fighting here? I am beyond all of you combined." With Jiren having to be shown side by side with Golden, Frieza, and Boo, he then went along to ask, "Then what's stopping you from fighting us, Angel?" As Merno replies, "You weren't even supposed to be here in the first place. But I suppose Universe 11 is next on my destruction list once I'm done ripping you to pieces in the 7th. You disgusting excuse for a life form." And this really doesn't sit well with Jiren, because once again Jiren quickly charges directly at Merno and attacking him, but with Merno having to create a portal in front of Jiren, he only then sends Jiren back to the 11th and telling him, "Back you go, I'll be settling my score with you later." So Merno was not risking the fact of having Jiren around in assisting Boo and Frieza, but instead sent him back to the 11th universe and promises that he will be paying him a visit when the time is right and once he's finished with his business in the 7th universe. And with Jiren gone, Merno then went along to tell everyone, "I got everything I needed from you worms here. You can barely even stand, let alone continue. I know what I must do. I win, as usual, but it just dawned on me. Why kill you here and now when I can kill you all together and have you all watch one another's destruction?" As he only then creates a portal, he then continues, "I didn't forget about your friends either. Excuse me while I go get them. It's time I take you all out as one and be done with you all for good." And with Merno shown having to step through the portal, he only then tells them, I will see you both very soon. And with Merno then having to be shown leaving, Frieza reverts back to his final form and commenting, "Curse him! My powers are crippled. How am I this damaged?" With Super Buu also noticing a change in his body, he only then comments, "Oh no," as moments later Majin Buu defuses from the androids Gohan, Gotenks, and Roshi as they all cry out, "We've defused," as only then the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, this was without question one of the most exciting manga chapters within the side story edition, which we are currently working on the next manga chapter, which will be available on the channel in just about 2 to 3 days. So if of course you guys are new to the channel and love the Dragon Ball content being provided along with side stories, fan mangas, and the official Dragon Ball content, then I do encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, we are going to have a massive like goal for this video. If we can smash out 7,000 likes on this video, then myself and my artist are going to try our best to give you guys the next manga chapter a tad bit early, because I promise you guys the story is only going to get more intense as of course it progresses. But what I also want to know is, between Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku and a hypothetical Super Saiyan 3 Broly, is it possible for Broly to rival MUI Goku in power in being able to, in some way, shape, or form, actually keep up with Goku? Or if you guys think that Goku having that kind of power would just tear right through Broly? And what do you guys believe Merno is about to do next? Is he going to go off and challenge Goku, Vegeta, and Broly? Is he going to venture out into Universe 11 and get payback for Jiren attacking him? I want to get your thoughts in the comment section below. Once again, if you guys want to keep up to date and follow the previous manga chapters, then you guys can go ahead and check out the previous manga chapters located down in the description box below. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you all so much for watching. Tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace. And a quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications, as to there, you guys will find all different kinds of gaming content that you will not get to find on UnrealEntGaming, titles and video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Gears of War, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, Dragon Ball Z Legends, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, Minecraft, Blair Witch, and many other retro games on that channel. So if you guys are into gaming, then make sure you guys subscribe over on Unreal Royale. I want to thank you all so much for your time, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming.
Also follow UnrealEntGaming on these social media platforms to stay connected at all times. And if you don't, then very soon you will all be dead! Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god.
The fuck's up? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge! What, Broly?
Frieza.
Uh-oh.
Prepare to die!
UnrealEntGaming, but once you get video, lots of likes, or Bill will turn you into chocolate!
Vados, get over here! Tell these mortals that I'm the biggest UnrealEntGaming fan. This is my moment. I'm a part of his notification squad. Universe 7 can have all the fun. I just want the food.
And don't forget to leave a comment on this video. Show some love for the best community on YouTube.
Kakarota!